My name is Robert Hetsler, and I have mediated close to 3,000 divorce cases here in Florida, being a Florida divorce mediator. One of the questions that I'm asked all the time is, how does the mediation process work? Well, it works one of two ways. If it's a completely uncontested divorce case through my office, you basically fill out the questionnaire, and if you have children, you also fill out the parenting plan. Both of those documents can be found on my website. Fill those out, complete them, send them in via fax or via email, and then once I receive them, I'll contact you to set an appointment. Essentially, we'll meet one time to go over all the documents. In between the time I receive them and our meeting, I would go ahead and fax you the documents, a settlement agreement based on what you provided to me via fax or email, and completing both the parenting plan, if children are involved, and the questionnaire. Then we have a meeting and we go ahead and sign, finalize, but in between that time, we worked out any changes to the marital settlement agreement that need to be made. If it's a contested case or a case where you haven't reached an agreement as to all issues, the initial step is to set a meeting where we all three sit down and talk. In order to facilitate setting a meeting, there's just the questionnaire, which is basic information. Fax that in, and then I'll contact you, or my assistant will contact you to set an appointment. That appointment, we all three sit down with the ultimate goal at that meeting to be to identify all issues that need to be resolved, issues that have already been agreed to, and start the process of working through those issues and identifying basically what needs to be agreed to. And then we would have a second follow-up meeting, maybe a third or a fourth, depending on the scenario or the specific situation. But the ultimate goal is that a verbal agreement is reached. Ultimately, that would be captured in writing, and both parties would sign off on that, and then I would assist with all the other remaining divorce paperwork associated with the divorce. But that's basically the difference, or how a divorce mediation process works. Whether it's uncontested or contested, they're a little bit different. But the ultimate goal is that everything is captured in writing and everybody executes that agreement.